Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George, this is it. This is going to be a big one, I think. Last time we had a huge cliffhanger. We had some really interesting things happen, some great speculation of what's coming next. Do you think we're going to be right at all, or do you think we're just totally off base with what's going to happen with these guys?
That's hard to say. I have no idea.
No idea what you think is going to happen?
It's hard to say exactly because like there's so many moving parts. The one I forget what the blonde girl's name is. Yeah, but she's like coming up to the gate, I think, or no, was she in her apartment? I can't remember.
I can't remember exactly, but she did talk about the smell.
I think she came. Yeah, she came up to the gate, I want to say.
Yes. Yeah.
So, like, does she come in? Like, what happens if she comes in?
Can people go into the gate? Because they can't get out because of the barrier. But is the gate still enterable? I would imagine not, right? Because, I mean,
that's right. There's a barrier on it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really want to find out what the boss orc wants to do, dude. I want to know what the frick he's all about. Sitting all like in the power pose, just staring at them as they're coming in.
It was so good. Yeah, I want to know what he wants, but I also want to know how strong is he really? Because I mean, Song just fucking cleared these guys out like it wasn't that tough.
True.
So what are we looking at here?
Yeah, he was purposely holding back. He was just slicing them, smartly. Right. So like their wrists, their ankles, stuff like that, Achilles heels.
Right.
So yeah, I wonder. Well, I wonder why he didn't fully reveal himself. He's gonna come out soon as an S rank.
Right.
So like, what does he?
I think
have
it was a bit of like
now?
Holding back for them. He's like, this isn't my group. This isn't my gate and party and stuff. Like I shouldn't.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that was the reason why he held back there. Yeah, I don't know. I think he wanted to go. So this is an A rank gate, right?
Mm-hmm. A rank. So I'm going to assume the boss is S rank. I'm going to assume that.
No. Because like the boss would be A. Oh, you think? Okay, so you're thinking this boss is higher than he should be?
Well, so the reason is because these orcs were giving them trouble, and they're like, "Oh, there should only be one orc." And there's like all these tons of orcs. Mm-hmm. So like I'm thinking somehow.
That's a good
point. I don't know.
So do you think?
But it's also possible that A rank, A rank gates have an S rank boss, right?
No, because remember we speculated that before. We had said like he wanted to mine in the A rank gate, and there was an A rank boss, but it's going to take multiple A ranks to beat that one boss, right? But he wanted to see how he fared against the A rank boss. So if this guy is indeed an S rank, which I think by your logic makes a lot of sense, since these orcs were higher than they should have been in an A rank gate, therefore they're at least around high A, level, maybe low S, that would make the boss for sure in a mid S kind of level, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder how Sung would fare against this. Like he did take the orcs out, no problem, but this is a boss, and he's much higher than the orcs. So
others, yeah, and like sure, maybe he's got his army, but do you think his army levels up with him, or they're stuck at like, all right, there's a B rank bot or B rank enemy, and now I don't think that army.
I don't think they level up, probably, but I'm sure since he has like these probable abilities and stuff with magic, he could probably enhance them and buff them and stuff, for sure.
True. And in a sense, the stronger he gets, the more he can resummon them, right? Because he has more mana and stuff, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so maybe it'll just be like a fight with him versus the S rank boss?
Wait, are you saying Sung? Does Sung get stronger and make his guy stronger?
Yeah, he's got get stronger. Yes,
maybe, but I want to say probably no.
Yeah, I want to say that when he gets like a B rank enemy into his army,
right? It's just
he rises it. It stays. Yeah, it's static there from there.
Right,
so he probably has to let them go and then get new ones if he fills up or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like you said, if he levels up and gets stronger and gets more mana, then he could just let them keep fighting, potentially indefinitely, right? I thought you were talking about the orc boss. Do the orcs get stronger?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think. I don't think anything in the dungeons gets stronger. I think they're static as well.
That's
could
what I
be
was
wrong,
thinking.
but that's what makes Sung unique, right? Is his ability to level and stuff.
Yeah, but then the question becomes like, what has happened here with this orc? Why is he this strong in an A rank dungeon, right?
Yeah. There's something special about this dungeon because Sung, right from the beginning, he's like, I'm getting the same feeling I did in the double dungeon. So there's something different about here. But okay. I'm excited. This show's been so good, dude. I'm ready to keep it rolling. Let's see what happens.
I'm excited to check this out. Let's get to it.
Let's do it. She is coming into the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if she'll be able to get in, though.
that.
Oh, she doesn't have any weapons.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't have her armor either.
Yeah, true. No, they're minors. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, she's not even gonna take that. She's gonna take it. She's like, actually,
yeah, seriously.
that's funny. That's funny.
Okay, here we are.
And Sung could give her a weapon, right?
True. Actually, yeah. Oh,
this is so sick.
very ominous. Why did they show a shadow like
The
that?
fan to his
What are they trying to say? Yeah, what are they trying to say with that?
Holy frick.
Dang. Is he thinking, I'm going to take all these guys into my army? These are like the generals?
Yeah, looks like it. And there's a boss too, so 5 really strong ones.
Jeez.
No way, dude. It's not gonna happen for you.
Does he try and attack him before he hears him out? Okay, no. Whoa. Whoa.
Dude, this guy's definitely S rank. It's just entertainment, I frickin' knew
For
it.
entertainment?
Oh no!
Bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, Sung better do something, man.
Oh. Something strange.
Oh. Whoa,
Something
did you hear
strange
that?
mixed in with the humans.
What?
What did he say just now?
He doesn't have a smell.
He has a good smell.
Or at least a good smell.
He's getting all those pheromones.
Okay.
So you can interpret that comment from him in one of two ways. In the humans, like all of them, there's something interesting, right? Or in the humans,
he's a part.
There's something separate that's not human,
non-human.
That's interesting. Yeah, there's two ways to interpret that.
Becoming a player, I want to say becoming a player has significantly changed Sung's genetic makeup. Is like aura, like something about him. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like Spider-Man. He got bit by the radioactive spider and his DNA changed or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, well, at the very least, there's a chance that the enemies in the gates see him a little differently than usual.
Yeah, they certainly do.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
They're not moving.
They're scared.
Everyone's freaking freaked.
No. Bro, this guy's gonna die. He's gonna die. Dude, one of the generals is gonna kill
him. Save him, Sung.
Song of Guardian? Bro.
That's sick. Anti-gravity?
Anti-gravity?
Oh no!
Oh no, dude.
Oh! Anti-gravity and then acceleration? Oh, frick.
Dude, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, there's no way.
He snatched
He saved him. Let's go.
Oh, yes.
No way, dude. This is sick. He's gonna do it by himself? Dude, he's gonna like 1v1000? What?
Oh man, this guy's so humble, dude.
Yeah. This explains the way he didn't interfere. That was like, this fully answers my question.
Oh, naturally. Oh, frick. I mean, for you?
Oh, dude.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Yeah, why are they here? Oh.
He's okay.
They're
He's
looking
on
for
Sung's
him.
scent.
Yeah. I'm going surveillance.
Watch the news tomorrow, you'll understand. Oh,
bro, that
boy.
one guy wants him in jail? Oh.
Oh, that was the aura from when he took off his mask.
Oh, okay. So, can he mask the rating of the dungeon somehow?
Maybe.
And it wasn't A rank, it was S rank?
Oh,
is he buffing him?
Monarch's domain? Oh, so he does buff them. Oh,
dang.
Ooh, what an interesting thing to say.
Oh, it's... Oh,
Did
they
it
broke
work?
through the taunt?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whoa!
Jeez. Holy
The taunt
crap,
didn't
dude.
work, but he certainly did a good job slicing him. Holy frick!
Igris, let's go.
Igris,
He's still
please.
my favorite, man.
Oh, frick. Dude!
Oh, that's just him by himself,
song.
man. Alright, I had fears. They're all gone, dude.
Yeah, no
This
kidding.
boss is dead.
Oh!
Dude, I
He used
love
the
this
shield as
magic
a-
system.
Dude, he used a
Yeah,
shield
like,
like a
what
blunt
is-
object. Oh, shoot. Oh, you're right, man. The way that they're using the magic here is sick.
Yeah. Huh. It's like a wheel with different combinations or something? Okay, maybe this guy's a little tougher than I thought.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait! He could just drink a mana potion from the shop, though. That's the thing that's like crazy about this, is he could just be like, all right, there we go, let's go. What
True.
the frick? Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh my god.
I wonder if he's gonna sense this.
What?
Bro, he's taking his orcs! He's taking
Right
his
now?
orcs!
Oh,
You'll be my shadow too?
dude. That includes you? What a declaration.
Yeah.
No
wait,
way.
what is this?
Dude, he's breaking the
Whoa,
programming.
what is happening?
Why am I here? What is happening?
No way! What? What?
What? He's back under control, looks like.
No way, dude. Jeez.
What the frick? Oh, is that one of them? Dude.
Oh, Igris is 2v1ing the frickin' generals? What?
Oh, there's another one. You're kidding me.
Dude, this animation is popping off, man.
Oh, the bear got him.
Oh, dang.
No, don't worry about it, bro.
I wouldn't do that.
Song of Blindness? Oh! Dude, he blinded them.
Yeah, he like tore their eyes out or stabbed them or something. They didn't work? Wait, I want to see what that said. Passive skill. The great spellcaster Kandiaru's Blessing. Long-lasting buff. Health and longevity. Immunity. Disables toxic and abnormal conditions. Improved regenerative capacity. I said that incorrectly.
Wait, so this works on spells and curses and stuff too? It's so busted.
I guess so,
He
yeah.
has,
What the heck?
like a flat debuff immunity.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. Okay. I'll talk about this at the end of the episode, actually. Let's just keep watching.
All right.
There's there's so many questions I have about the system and all that stuff, but we'll do that at the end.
Dude, he's becoming, like, when does he get the buff that makes him immune to damage? Like, or magic even? Like,
So that's part of what I want to talk about, because, like, I was under the impression that the system gave him all this, but, like, there's got to be two separate systems or something, because why would the system that empowered the gates and the orcs and all the other enemies here try and attack the humans and then simultaneously create this impervious thing that is meant to defeat itself? Like, it doesn't make sense.
There's one of two.
But I'll talk.
There's one of two options there. It's either one, there's two different systems and they're combating each other potentially, or two, the system has all of this stuff, the gates, because I don't know, the gates are different from the dungeons though, which makes me think that there's two different systems. But let's say that they're not different. The system has these gates specifically to increase and level up the system's champion. I think we may have talked about this before, but the system is building a champion.
Yeah.
Right? So that they can get them strong and control them through quests, maybe something. Like the system, the whole purpose is to make him unbelievably powerful, and this is the stuff, the gates and the dungeons is how he does it. What the purpose is, and if that's even the real thing, who frickin' knows? But
yeah, we kind of talked about that a little bit in one of the episodes. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, he's got the item.
Oh, true. That's right. Oh, it's a blue fire now.
Oh, just melted.
Oh, she's seeing this?
Oh, frick.
Dang,
Buffs?
he's buffing himself now. Oh.
Oh, he's really big. Woo!
That's such a sick spell.
Oh, it made his, like,
the dragon
chest
head
puff up like a dragon. Did you see that?
That's cool. I didn't catch that, no.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh. Bro. Dude, those other hunters better get out of there.
Oh, he's killing everything.
Kargal gun. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Dude, he's like, yup.
Oh,
right in the eye.
Wow.
Dude, he did not stand a chance, man.
Oh, he's gonna throw him.
Oh, and he's just gonna recall him. Yeah. He's got no defense.
Oh, dagger's not enough. What?
Ooh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. We're pulling a frickin' Star
sick
Wars
song, too.
move here.
Yeah, true.
Oh man. Oh, they're here. It seems like we don't need to. Holy frick. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude, the world is gonna learn about this, man.
Yeah. Yeah, what are the like broader implications of all this? No
Dude, there's
way
his
with his own
generals
generals.
Yeah. Oh, dude. The imagery with the flag, I just picked up on that. It's being more torn every time they pan to that frickin' flag.
That's cool.
That's sick.
Cool.
Dude, he's gonna be killed by his own generals. That's brutal.
And then he's gonna get arisen, dude.
Oh man. 2 level ups. Dang, he got him one shot.
Dude. They saw this. Dude, they're seeing all this.
Oh man. Oh.
He doesn't remember the name. Tusk. Dude,
oh
so
my
funny. Gosh, dude.
Holy frick. Oh.
Elite Knight rank.
Okay. Do you think that soft confirms that the system is different from the Gates system? Or are the S rank and A ranks a human naming closure? Convention?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the real rank names are like Knight or whatever he's seeing from the system here. Because I guess you could interpret that 2 different ways, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I think maybe the latter. Maybe the ranking is just namings that the humans gave, but this is more like what the system sees itself as, probably.
Right. Yeah. True.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
Oh my.
He didn't notice them?
Oh.
No way.
What's he gonna say?
Yeah, why did... Oh, I thought that's what he was gonna ask him.
Dude, I like this guy. He's so sick.
This guy's good. He's a good dude. Do you think he thought I was weird?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Smit, dude.
She's smitten indeed.
With the army, honestly?
Dude, I'd say Sung.
Yeah. Great question.
Wow. Dang.
Dude, he's way stronger now.
Yeah. Dude, he's gonna be the talk of the town. Everyone's gonna want him. Well, I guess maybe not everyone's gonna know, actually. Who's
Is that
this
his
guy?
brother?
No, I don't think so. I don't know who that was.
And now I'm superhuman. He get like awakened just recently?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what made me think. He's like, oh, now I'm superhuman. It's like, okay, so that he get like assessed or something? Maybe he reawakened, or he awakened for the first time and he was like S rank or something. Did he?
No, if he... I had a wild thought, but then I'm like, no, it would be really odd
have 2
that
levelers?
we wouldn't have heard. Yeah, to have to, and be this be the first time we hear about it. But I was like, bro, what if the person his dad was talking about ends up being this guy? And there are 2 systems, and one system is whatever this red shirt dude is, and then the good system is Sung. And like they were one system managed to figure out how to make this red shirt dude Superman, and so the freaking other systems like, bro, I need Sung system. I was like, bro, I need my own champion to combat the bad system, keep things at bay.
Frick.
Like there's a system that gives hunters power, and then there's a system that gives Gates power, right? And they're like 2 separate things somehow. But I don't know. I don't know who this guy was. He's like, why are they all here for me? Like,
yeah. I was
weird.
I was under the impression, based off like what this final conversation was in the cafe, that this guy maybe decided not to take over the guild, and this is his brother who has decided. Because remember, he had a brother, right?
Yeah, but we've seen his brother.
Oh.
He was like with a suit and like kind of slick hair.
Okay.
He didn't have this like wild hair that this guy has.
Yeah, I wonder, because then we could get some like real PvP going between the players, which is like a funny thing to think about. But
yeah. I don't know, but before I forget, like some of the stuff that I was gonna say, in the middle of the episode is like about the two systems. It doesn't make sense to me that the same system that is giving power to the orc would be the system that's giving power to Sung, right? Like, what possible
leveling him up, helping him level up? It's like kind of asking this question, right? When you're playing a video game, the same system that makes the enemy strong also is the same scaffolding and architecture and system behind what allows you to be strong and level up and get stronger. And the whole apparatus is set up, the game is set up for you to grow and become stronger. Right? But
at that point, why, unless the system has some limitations that we don't know about, like, why not just give him the levels? Why make him earn it? I guess there's the experience factor. But again, like, why not implant into his brain, the ability and the experience, not points experience, but like real world experience and all that stuff, right? Like,
well, maybe the system has limitations on what it can do, like it's a program game from like a developer, right? The system's been developed.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's a good question, though.
Yeah, I want to say that there's two systems. That's the thing that makes the most sense to me and that answers the most number of questions. I still have like so many things I want to know, but
do you think that life is a simulation?
No, I don't.
I mean, this life in solo leveling. Do you think that their life... Do you think that life here is a simulation?
I hope not. I don't mind there being simulation elements to it, but if we find out season 7, this is some sort of like Matrix-esque thing, unless the build up to it has been really, really well done,
right?
It wouldn't feel as satisfying, I don't think. I think it's more satisfying to me knowing that this is the real world and something has been placed on top of it, some sort of mantle of
the system.
I don't know.
Something.
Yeah,
but how sick would it be if at some point they realize they're in a gate, so to speak, right? They realize that they're in a gate and the gates that appear are just like gates within the gate. So they're like, we got to beat this final boss of whatever the world is and then get out of this gate so we can escape. And like, then they, like the scope opens up even more, right? Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. It's like almost like Gurren Lagann-esque, like upping the frickin' plateau here.
Yeah, I just feel like that whole part of it has been satisfied enough to me from the Matrix. And anything else I would try to do that, I would be just like, I don't know. Because like, that's what Neo is, right? He's the one. He's the one that's basically overpowers the system from within. And basically is able to dismantle it and all that. Spoiler alert for the Matrix, but I mean that's a freaking old movie, so you haven't seen it by now. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so like he's able to, like at one point too, he's even able to see like the coding, right? All the numbers is like Mr. Smith is doing his thing and all that. So it's just like, yeah, it would be cool, but it would feel like, anything.
What is the
too much like the Matrix, I think. That's what I think. Like it's something external. Something, this is the real world, but something additional
aliens?
Was placed.
Extra dimensional aliens?
Like anything that I think of also isn't as satisfying, right?
Yeah.
Like
the mystery is more exciting than probably the answer. So in a sense, the show would do well to never answer these questions because I can't think of, like, obviously their writers are way smarter than me, so maybe they have a compelling answer. But a lot of times in scenarios like this, the mystery is always more fun than getting the answers.
Yeah, and that's not to say they can't reveal a lot, right? Like they can just leave like one or two key nuggets and give you like enough information to maybe guide you towards something, but never outright say it.
Sure.
And so it's like left open-ended where you can, your imagination and multiple theories can form and stuff. Yeah.
If like, for instance, if they don't tell me what it is, I can speculate and I don't even have to know. I don't even have to know concretely what I think the answer is. All I need to do is have enough information to kind of have a general idea of what it conceptually could be. But like none of the answers I have are cool to me enough to be what it is. So I abstractly think it's something cooler that I can't even understand. It's just something. Yeah. There is an answer out there. I don't know what it is, but it's way cooler than I can think of. And so any answer that I feel like the show could give you is like, oh, this is something I could generally conceive of. It's not like an ethereal frickin' thing I can't understand. And so therefore, I probably don't even want an answer really, because unless they're going to nail it.
Same. Yeah. Every external entity that I can think of is just kind of like you said, aliens, maybe like some sort of like God. It's like the Matrix. What else?
Matrix,
like all
aliens,
those, it's
gods, like ancient gods in the earth.
Yeah, something, right? And it's just like, okay, that's cool. And depending on how it's portrayed to me will determine where in the coolness spectrum it'll land. But there's like something beyond like just cool. It's like some unimaginable mystery, right? Some, I don't know. Yeah, I 100% get what you mean, and I think I'm in the same boat.
Yeah. Like, I can't put my finger on what it is, but because I can't do that, my mind is just like, well, the answer is unknowably cool. That's how freaking cool it is. And therefore, I'm able to, like, hold that feeling almost as if I have the answer of an answer I can't comprehend of how cool it is. So I'm left with just like the feeling of like, oh, it's so unfathomably cool. This is so awesome, right? But the second you get the real answer, that feeling of like being able to, it's like a veil of like, what's the word?
Veil of mystery?
No, like an immersiveness.
Suspension of disbelief.
It's like a suspension of disbelief of having what the real answer is. And I can just let myself believe that it's something cool, even though I don't even know what it could be. But it's cool. It's awesome. It's so cool, right?
I think having some ambiguity will probably work in its favor, unless the real answer is something much cooler than we can even think about right now. And it pays off, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think right now, my current theory is that there's two systems.
Okay.
I do get what you were saying, where it's like the system here is built up to create a champion, and they could potentially have full control over him because clearly it's displayed the ability to stop his heart from beating. Right. So they can turn around and be like, all right, now, Sung, you're all powerful, and you are going to we're going to rule this world like we dictate, right?
Right.
My only thing to that is like, okay, but why do you need Sung to do that? Why can't you just give everyone player status? And if they don't do what you want, boom, you stop their heart right there. Right? You're just like, boom, it's done and over, right?
True. Yeah.
Maybe there's some limitation and there can only be a single player and it wants power still and it figured out this how it can do it, right?
Maybe we're giving too much credence and a power to the system. Right? Maybe the system has a limited set of power and abilities and things, and it's not as like all encompassing. Because like essentially you're kind of playing two sides of the fence here. You don't want it to be the Matrix and you don't think it is the Matrix, but then at the same time, you're giving the system Matrix level freaking powers and ability here. So like, why are you doing that? Right?
Yeah.
Like if it is magic, if it's a magical system rather than a matrix system, then it does have some limitations. It does need to work through some level of limitations. It doesn't have all encompassing. Why don't you just melt the earth and turn it into a freaking marble, right? It's just like, who knows, right?
I see your point. Yeah, it's just, I still think though, like two systems fighting each other answers more questions, right? Because that is a good point you bring up. It's like, okay, well, if it is this all powerful thing, then like,
why go through the rigmarole?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Unless it's like they're typifying it here with the orc, and he's just like, it's just here for my entertainment, bro. Like, you're just here for my entertainment. It's like, what if this is kind of like on the nose saying that, well, that's what the system is doing. You're just here. I'm buffing you up, and I'm making you do things for my entertainment.
Then I'll just flick you off the face of the earth. I'll stop your heart from breathing. Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm done. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think two systems makes the most amount of sense because some of the comments that his dad said, he's like, something is coming.
Right.
You guys don't know how the gates work. Something is coming that's going to be the end of everything.
Right. And if he's been in the gates and he's the gates systems champion and Sung is the systems champion.
Yeah, exactly. The players champion or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Sung got his abilities through a dungeon. Or through a gate. It was a double gate. So that doesn't make any sense.
Bro, he got it in there. So many mysteries, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe two systems doesn't make,
Yeah, maybe two systems doesn't make sense.
It was the actual system, the dungeon system.
It was the gate system. If we go off that logic we just laid out, it was the gate system that gave him the power in the first place. So it has to be one system.
Yeah, that I totally, like, literally one of the most freaking important pieces of information. Yeah, basic important piece of information, and I was totally overlooking that.
Yeah, we were both overlooking it. Yeah, so it's just got to be one. But then the question is like, why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah,
that's a big question, dude. Like, so the fight was amazing. The whole show's been like really cool.
Awesome.
The best part, the mystery. The mystery behind all this is so good. And I hope they can deliver on it fully.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see. So far I'm not worried from I think the author lacks the ability sense because clearly they've been able to show they're fantastic writers. But I worry from once we know the mystery is gone and nothing that it could possibly be equals the coolness in our mind. Literally the conversation that we have.
Right.
So from that perspective, I do worry.
So you're skeptical.
But we'll see. I'm skeptical that they can deliver something that is as cool
that will
as
be able to
unknowable awesomeness that is the ether or whatever. Yeah,
that is your imagination, or
that is your imagination.
Not even like a concrete imagination, just the feeling of what it could be. Yes. That's true. And then
I'm skeptical, but I also have faith that if anyone can do it, it'll be this guy or girl, whoever wrote it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and then I wonder as well, even if we did get a decently satisfactory answer to like what's going on, would the show be able to maintain interest in something new? Right? They reveal one thing, but they've laid on a new mystery that kind of hooks you back in and keeps you going.
True.
Right.
That's something that Attack on Titan did really well, actually.
True. Yeah, they did one mystery after the other.
Yeah, and then the big mystery, what's outside the walls.
Right.
Once that, I don't want to spoil anything, but once that happened, it's like, well, this whole other stuff is possible.
Right. So now it's all really new mysteries of what's going on with that and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to see. It's been really good. The one thing that probably blew my mind the most in this episode is the fact that one flame guy admitted he wouldn't be able to defeat that dungeon by himself.
True.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. The thing that blew my mind the most is the POV of the orc, Kargalan or whatever.
Kargalgan, something like that.
Tusk or whatever his name is. Yeah, like that was something. That was really interesting.
Oh, the POV where it's like it's the
it's
system,
all like shattered, and he's just seeing like
that was interesting.
Was that just like a visual choice, and that's how they chose to represent like maybe his mind snapping or him being in fear or whatever? Or was that like a technical, there is like something behind, there's a deeper meaning behind the fact that we chose to show this POV? So it's hard to say.
But it seems like he got put in line, though. It seems like just like the elf before, he got set in line because he's like, why do I have these commands? He's like asking the questions, but then at the end, his conclusion was nothing matters. Only follow the command.
I just got to follow the command. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
the choice of command is also like an interesting word choice. Like he could have said, why do I have this desire, these feelings, this drive? No, he chose command. So,
very almost mechanical-esque, right? Very computer-esque with system command, things like that. Yeah. Yep. And then it makes me think, okay, we saw the elf. He tried to casually say something. He got put in line. We saw this orc. The orc really tried to fight against it and ask questions. He still got put in line. Is the next big event like this going to end up with some NPC breaking that grip finally and pulling through and then asking, why am I doing this? Wait a second. No, I'm done with this killing the humans thing. I am here to ask questions. I'm not going to follow these commands, right? Breaking free finally. And then that opens up a whole new freaking can of worms, right? So, or will Sung get an ability to free people from that kind of control, right? Is he going to pick up on that or what? Because when he was talking with the elf, he kind of picked up on it for a second. And then he was like, oh, that's freaking weird.
Yeah.
Right? So is he going to be able to do something?
That opens more of can of worms. Like, that throws aside my freaking fleeting, grasping at straws understanding of the system. Right. You throw that wrench into it, bro, and I'm just like, there's no more straws to grasp at. There's nothing.
Right. You know what else is another interesting thing? Sorry, my brain's exploding with ideas here. Is Tusk was the only enemy that Sung has received. No. I guess he received that one guy, that one hunter that he turned into the tank, into Iron. Yes. And then he could talk, but doesn't talk anymore. I was thinking, what if the orc guy, the boss, Tusk, can speak? Since he could speak in life, what if he could speak now and then start to talk to Sung about like what the frick is going on? Right? Because that was another route I was thinking, like, well, maybe if Sung can't free the monsters from the control, maybe he could get one and talk to them. But I was like, well, none of them talk. I was like, well, Tusk talked. So, but then I was like, well, did anyone else talk? But Iron could talk. But Iron wouldn't have anything useful to say. So, but since Iron doesn't talk, I want to assume that Tusk doesn't. Maybe it's different because he was an NPC, or Tusk was an NPC. I don't know. But it seems like it would be interesting to ask Tusk some questions if possible. But I guess that's like,
I don't think they can talk. I think they maintain like very basic forms of personality, but not to the full extent as they were before.
Dude, not only did Sung clear this dungeon pretty easily with the cash shop, pay to win, but he also has all of these new orcs leveled up and got the commander orcs and the boss orc. Like, how much stronger did he just get just now? This is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or not what I'm saying, but like that's part of my motivation of thinking why there were two systems, because at a certain point, like no matter what you throw at this guy, like we as the audience won't be invested from he could potentially get hurt or die. Like the harm to Sung stakes completely vanish. And sure, maybe you can bring different stakes and stuff, maybe harm to like other people and people he cares about, but there's something special about harm to the protagonist that other stakes can't replicate. And so,
and we're rapidly getting to the point where that standard of danger is becoming very minimal. But you know what does reintroduce that? Sung's frickin' dad.
Sung's dad?
Are we gearing up for another system? Or Jeju Island, maybe.
Jeju.
Right?
We literally, in the intro, I talked about the orcs leveling up in the thing. But maybe, and I think we talked about this in another episode, actually, maybe these creatures can all level up, but they get wiped out before they have the opportunity to do so.
Yeah. Potentially.
Right? Like sprouted wings, that could be a new ability. It could be a level cap thing, right? Once
maybe
you hit level
they can
50 or whatever.
only level up when they come out, when there's a dungeon break and they're out of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Right? But they get cleaned up before that, and then they get cleaned up right away when there's a break, right?
Yes.
But if they're left unattended, they do evolve when they're out. Right? Yeah. Because we don't know for sure that these orcs level up. They could have just been this way, right? They could have just started this strong when the gate, like, generated.
Yeah. And he masked it. Yeah, I think that's probably more common. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, because the two things that we have coming up now, because Sung is crazy strong. So anything else now at this point, I guess there's three. There's Jeju Island. That's a threat. There's Sung's dad. And then there's potentially a whole team of S ranks, like a whole bunch of S ranks in Japan or Korea or around the world that could potentially threaten Sung and the immediate vicinity, the S ranks in Korea. So those are the three things that the story, because like we're halfway through this season. What's the next half of the season going to be about? It's got to be about one of those three things, right?
I hope of those three things, I hope it deals well with Sung's dad. There was a very big piece on the chessboard that was just plopped there across the ocean and they haven't like freaking brought it back again.
But if we go, but think about the hierarchy of threat levels here. If we go to his dad, I feel like the other two threat levels are insignificant. Right? I think the order of operations here for threat progression would have to be he fights the S ranks, right? He fights like the team of S ranks, not necessarily saying he will, but like from a threat level perspective, if we had to go, he would have to fight the S rank teams and win. Then Jeju Island, who beat the S ranks, and now Sung's beat the S ranks. So then we go to Jeju Island, which has gotten stronger. Then he fights that, and then the progression from there would have to be fighting his dad.
So you think his dad could solo Jeju Island?
Oh yeah, freaking for sure. He defeated that other S rank in the blink of an eye, and he's been in the dungeons.
Remember,
Jeju
Jeju Island defeated a team of S ranks.
No man, he's been in the gates for 10 years leveling up. The dude's nuts. Yeah. He's cracked. He's like a little 500 dude. He's gonna need.
True, that's possible.
Sung's gonna freaking need all the Jeju Islanding he can get. That's gonna be
get
like
all the levels from that.
In Path of Exile.
I see your point.
In the end game, there's an island. There's like a special island you can find on the Atlas map that has a bunch of really high experience monsters, so you can level up really fast. That's gonna be Jeju Island. He's gonna level up like crazy and get an army of super advanced bug fucking guys. It's gonna be crazy.
Dang, and fight his dad.
Yeah.
So from threat level, I could see that. From like narrative level or narrative perspective, I don't see a way in which he starts fighting the S ranks.
Same.
I do see a way in which he starts fighting his dad. Because his dad already thinks he's a danger, right?
Unless the system gives him a quest to kill the S ranks.
Bro, there's that whole aspect of it too. Like, could he lose his humanity?
Right.
Through dictates of the system.
Right. Because they've kind of they've been dropping those hints for both seasons.
It's not often, they're few and far between, but each time it's significant.
Yes.
Each time it happens.
Yep.
There's so much to this show, dude. There's so freaking much. This is really good. Yeah, I'm surprised at how good soul leveling's turning out to be. Yeah, and I'm sure with our speculation, we're probably wrong on like 80% of it. But the journey along has just been so good. Yes, so I'm just here for it.
The speculation and conversation is as fun as watching the show. Because
It is.
last episode, I had all these freaking wild speculations of what the orcs wanted, and we went into this episode, and he's like, I just want entertainment, bro. I just want to be entertained. I just want you guys to fight. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's it.
Yeah,
like I knew that was a possibility, but like I had so many other ideas, and none of them came to fruition. So maybe all the speculation that we just came up with is freaking wrong. I don't know.
I bet you most of it is. I wouldn't be surprised if like 99% of it
the only thing we know for sure is Jeju Island's going to be something, and something's going to happen with his dad. That's all we can say pretty much for sure.
Something, which leaves it literally to infinite possibilities.
Could be anything. I'm not even going to commit that he'll fight him, because who the frick knows at this point?
Yeah. I just want to come. I want to come to Korea, and I want them to meet.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, great stuff. Fantastic episode. Good, like, little fighting treat for the mid-season finale. I can't wait for next week. It's just, I'm sure it's going to be just as banging as this episode, even if it doesn't have as many fights, and they start again, like, setting up a new narrative.
Sure.
And like building.
I imagine
things up.
It'll be more set up and chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
This will probably be the
still going to be freaking
worst episode of the season so far. I don't think it'll be bad. I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but like when everything's like a 10, right? I'm not saying necessarily the show's a 10, but as an example, that like if everything is a 10 and then this next episode's a 9, it's the worst of like fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
So I imagine next episode will be more chill, set up. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. But it'll still be freaking good. If they answer just a couple questions, it's all I want.
No, they'll put more questions out there.
I know that's what they're gonna do, but okay. But if you want to be ready for that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see our other stuff 2 weeks ahead of time, go ahead and check out Patreon and or the channel membership. And with that, we'll see you guys next time.
See everybody.
Take care.